A cavity wall is a type of wall construction. It is commonly used in modern buildings to improve thermal insulation and moisture resistance. Instead of building a single solid wall, a cavity wall consists of two separate walls and it is known as leaves or skins. These are built parallel to each other. These two walls are separated by a narrow gap and it is called cavity. The inner wall or the inner leaf faces the inside of the building while the outer wall or the outer leaf faces the outside environment. Traditionally, the cavity between the walls was left as an air gap. This air gap helped to reduce the heat transfer from inside to outside. Also, it acted as a barrier to prevent moisture from moving through this wall. In this tutorial, we have replaced the air cavity with insulating material and we are going to observe what is the variation in temperature through this insulating material. So let's start creating this in ANSYS workbench. Drag the fluid flow fluent into project schematic space. Right click on this geometry and select 2D analysis. Right click and select new design modular geometry. We are going to create this geometry first. Select XY plane, go to sketching and draw a rectangle at this origin. Now put the dimension to 50 mm width and height is 100 mm. Now we are going to convert this to 2D sketch. Select the operation as add frozen and click on generate. Similarly, we are going to create another sketch in the XY plane for this middle air gap domain. Maintain the same height as this wall. Put the dimension as 50. Now similarly we are going to convert this into 2D surface. Select the sketch, click on apply, select the operation as add frozen, then click on generate. We are going to create another sketch for this inner wall. Draw another rectangle. Now put this dimension. Similarly, convert it to a 2D sketch, 2D surface. Select the sketch and click on apply, generate. Then 3 surface body has been generated like this. Select all these 3 and make it as one part. The geometry is complete, proceed for meshing. Right click on this mesh, select insert, select sizing option, select the edge selection tool and select all these vertical edges of this domain. Now put the type as number of division, put the number of division as 100. And select face meshing. Turn on this adaptive sizing option. Right click and select generate mesh. Now meshing is done. Now we are going to check this quality of this mesh and mesh statistics. Go to display style and change it to aspect ratio. To see the aspect ratio of various generated mesh, orthogonal quality is 1. Skewness, which is very smaller. Now we are going to create the name selection to various boundary surfaces and the cell zones. Select this one or name it as inner wall. And select this one and name it as outer wall. Select this middle domain and name it as insulation. Now select the edge selection tool, select this side of this wall and name it as in wall. Similarly select the outer wall and name it as outer wall. Select this adjacent side of this insulation. Name as insulated wall. Inner. Select the side one. Name it as insulated wall. Outer. Select this top wall and bottom walls. Name it as adiabatic wall. All this name selection is complete. Now right click on this mesh and select update mesh. Now close this meshing and proceed for CFD solver setup in ANSYS Fluent. Open this setup, click on edit. Select the double precision model. You can also increase the number of processor you want to use and click on start. Turn on this gravity, that is in negative y direction, that is minus 9.81. Now go to models. Turn on the energy equation. Select the laminar viscous model, click on OK. We are going to insert the insulation material and wall material. Open the aluminum or the default material. Name it as inner or outer wall. Put this density, specific heat value, thermal conductivity also. Thermal conductivity, click on change create, then close. Click on no, then close. Now here insulated wall material has been added. Now we are going to put this metal properties for the insulation. Put the density, specificity and thermal conductivity value of this insulation wall or the insulation material. Now go to cell zone condition. We are going to assign various different material to different cell zones. Select the inner wall first, change it to solid and put the inner outer wall materials over here. For the insulation, change it also from fluid to solid. Material is insulation, and similarly for the outer wall, assign this material to inner or outer wall. Click on apply, then close. Now different materials has been assigned to 3 zones. Now go to boundary conditions. Keep the default heat flux is equal to 0 adiabatic wall boundary condition. For this adiabatic walls, only change the material names from aluminum to inner or outer wall material. In the inner wall, put the temperature of 295 Kelvin. Keep all these walls as insulated or coupled. Only change the material names over here. For the outer wall, put the heat transfer coefficient as 10 watt per meter square and temperature as to 78 Kelvin. Assign the material, click on apply, then close. Then inner wall temperature is 295, whereas to outer wall temperature is 278. Now go to methods. Select this discretization scheme as gradient as green gas shell based. Go to monitors, select residuals, decrease the residuals up to 10 to the power 50 minus 50. Go to installation, click on hybrid installation. Now go to run calculation page, enter the number of iteration as 1000 and click on calculate. It would take some time and again calculate this. Calculation is complete. Save this Fluent and proceed for CFD post processing results. Open the results. Insert a new contour. Select the location as symmetry 1. Symmetry 1. Insulation symmetry 1 inner wall outer wall symmetry 1. Select the variable as temperature, select local range, number of controls as 100, then click on apply. This is the temperature variations across this wall. You can also change its legend view, temperature legend bar. So we are going to insert a line for this to draw a chart to see the variation of temperatures across this domain. Enter the points for this line. It is from origin. Now go to data series, select the location as line 1. In the x-axis, select this length of x, and in the y-axis keep this temperature and click on apply. This is the temperature variations from this outer wall towards this inner wall. If you increase number of samples, you can see these variations. There is a drastic changes in temperature from this x of 0.1 to 0.15. That is the presence of this insulating material. You can also save this image for further publication or further use. With this, let's conclude this demonstration. Hope you have liked this video. If you have any doubts, then please comment. If you are new to our channel, then please subscribe. Thank you. Keep learning and keep exploring.